This Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we are going to focus in on the stories of 4 survivors from right here in our neck of the woods. And throughout this week, we're going to learn more about their journeys.
And what they want you to know about taking care of yourself if you find yourself with a cancer diagnosis. Today we're meeting Amy Frankfurter, a 2-year survivor. Say and spell your first and last name for me.
Okay, Amy Frankfurter.
And what grade do you teach at Maxey?
I teach 3rd grade at Maxey. I did a self-breast exam and I found a lump in my breast, and I didn't know what that was, and so I knew it wasn't right. And so I decided that I was going to call my doctor, and I went in right away. I had a diagnostic mammogram. I also had a biopsy done, and I had an ultrasound done. So this was at the end of March 2022. I found out that I was diagnosed with invasive lobular carcinoma. So my students that year, when I was diagnosed and I had to tell them about that, they were shocked, because they also had heard about cancer, and that can be such a scary word. And at that point, we just ended out the year knowing that we can do hard things. And we found out at that point that I was at a stage 3. So the cancer had spread from my breast into my chest wall and then into my lymph nodes. So I was scheduled then on May 5th of 2022 for a bilateral mastectomy. After my mastectomy, my surgeon was able to get clear margins, which means that there were no cancer cells evident on the chest wall, and they also removed 3 of my lymph nodes. And then I began the rest of my treatment. I am now cancer-free. As women, our bodies change so much over our lifetime that it's important to keep up with those breast exams, or keep up with just making sure that you understand how your body is changing. The fear that surrounds that word cancer. You know, I'm 53 years old, and I have many words that describe me. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a sister, I'm a teacher, I'm a friend, I'm a daughter, I'm an aunt. And never in my life did I think that I would be a cancer patient. Never. And so I can understand why people might be afraid to do that exam, or afraid to understand, afraid to when they see something, to say something. I think it's really important to get it checked out if you notice that there's something that's not right. You owe it to yourself, and you owe it to your loved ones, because they're going on that journey with you.
Obviously, an important part of Amy's story is that she caught all of this early. Here's Dr. Rachel Gendro, who is a breast surgical oncologist, talking about the importance of regular self-exams.
Our breast tissue does change throughout the month, so kind of having that consistent time every month to know what's normal for you. So then you're a lot more likely to feel when something's not normal. There's a new mass that wasn't there before. If there are any skin changes, nipple changes, any masses under your armpit where the lymph nodes are. Just anything that's different, I want you to be able to pick that up and know when there's a change.
So if you've never had it explained to you, Dr. Gendro says you need to lift your arm over your head and use your fingers to feel up and down across the breast, then feel underneath the armpit. Dr. Gendro says breast tissue is lumpy, but everything should be relatively soft and easy to move. She says if there is a mass that's hard or stuck, that could be abnormal. And don't forget, the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk is coming up this Sunday, October 20th. The celebration starts at 11 a.m. and the walk kicks off at 1 at Holmes Lake Park near 70th and Normal. The event is put together to raise awareness and raise funds for research.